So I think this is the final Starboost update. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and I'm about to fix and repair and pack up the Mark 39 to bring it up to Maryland for KatsuCon. And I actually kind of did something similar exactly a year ago when I brought both suits. But this year, I'm only bringing the Mark 39. I'm also going to be doing my Toji cosplay and a Red Hood because I just don't want to transport both suits. And I can put the Mark 39 on by myself, which makes it very con-friendly if I don't have a handler. And Starboost isn't in the best condition right now. There's some parts falling off I have to fuse together. I did break the helmet at the last con, so it closes a little weird. Just some small repairs. And I'm sitting here and I'm realizing, I don't think I'm ever gonna upgrade or add to Starboost. Now I know a while ago I talked about adding vents to the jets and making smoke come out of it and doing some extra stuff to it. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of lost interest in doing that. I am going to still be doing my final Mark 85 suit. That is coming. Life has just thrown some curveballs at me lately, so I haven't had time to start the new Mark 85. I wanted this thing done by WonderCon, which is in 2 months. That's not happening. So more on that. Don't worry, there will be more Iron Man content. I have a lot of cool helmets and projects planned. But as for Starboost here, I think this is kind of it. I think this suit's just going to kind of exist how it does. So I'm gonna start kind of taking it apart, packing it up, repairing what I need to. I'm gonna get a table laid out here, and I'm gonna show you all the final decisions I made on the Mark 39, the inside of the helmet, the inside of the chest, the way I cut things apart. I'm gonna give a full rundown on the final state of the suit while I repair it and pack it up, and that'll pretty much wrap up the Mark 39 series, and then we can get on to bigger and better things. Let's do it. All right, hopefully this is an okay angle and my focus cooperates. So let's jump right into it and see what we see here. First up is gonna be the helmet, and oh, that was it. All right, so what had happened is the widow's peak right here, the motor had, oh man, I did such a bad job at fixing this. I don't remember why it happened, but the entire servo motor mount came undone. So the whole mask is just, look at that, look how crooked that is. It still closes in the proper spot, but when it comes up completely, oh, that just looks terrible. So what I'm gonna have to do is somehow separate the hot glue and fuse that back together. So let's get some tools. It's in the garage. Okay, to try to separate the glue, I'm gonna use my foam hot wire and just try to cut through this. This is in such a bad spot. Ugh. Okay, I got it separated. It came apart, thank God. So now I just need to re-hot glue this. But let's take a quick moment to, caught it. Let's take a quick moment to look inside the helmet. So that's where my Crashworks board is. That powers the entire helmet. And I've shown you guys that before. This is the power hookup back here. It's just a positive and negative 5 volt that goes into the backpack. This saves a lot of space. Now I could move the Crashworks board into the backpack, but this lets the helmet be completely self-sufficient. And then you guys have seen the magnetic foil contacts for the chin trigger. This allows me to have the remote switch that's in the chin in order to open and close the mask, but still being able to put the helmet on and off and wear it properly, because there's no way your head gets through that. So once that's fixed, I'm just gonna make sure all the wire connections are still good. We'll test the helmet and be on our way. Okay, helmet's all repaired. Had a weird power issue. I think the power bank I was using was too weak, but this one should be more than sufficient enough to, yep, cool. So the helmet's fixed. I really hope so. Cool, moving on. Okay, next up is the arms, and honestly, these things are in shambles. Well, not so much the arms, actually. The arms, these still work out great. The gloves, I keep breaking the wires to the repulsors, or the batteries die, or I don't know. So just a lot keeps happening with the hands. The fingers keep coming apart, because I just did not do a good job on these hands at all. So I'm gonna try to get the repulsors working and make sure the fingers are all in the right spots. I still love how this looks. It is just a good Iron Man arm, right? Yeah. Let me get batteries in these and figure out which ones work and which ones don't. Maybe I finally just throw a little bit of hot glue in there and keep them. Okay, one other quick upgrade I just made. This is something I've been meaning to do for a while. These are the battery packs that sit for the gloves. They used to plug into the back, and then I would Velcro them into the forearms. And there really wasn't anything too wrong with that, but because the wires kept moving, I'd have my hand up, the wires would pinch and fray. So I've completely removed these packs, and I've made my own battery packs to sit behind the gloves, and now the hand is completely self-sufficient. Both of them are, actually. And I'm not going to explain how to make your own battery packs. If you understand how AAAs or AA batteries work, you know how to do this. It can be a little risky, so I definitely don't recommend doing it if you've never done it before. So the arms are fixed, the hands are fixed, and now I'll no longer have that wire connection problem. So let's get I think I just need to fix the chest now, and yeah, let's do that now. Okay, the chest suffered some pretty big damage at the last con. If you guys remember from another update video, I had cut it apart to make it transportable. This way I could fit it in a suitcase and travel with it, so I cut it apart. However, the little Velcro system I was using to keep it together, it just wasn't working over time, and the same with the backpack. Over time it would shift, and then the backpack and chest would separate. I don't know the next time I'm traveling long. I don't know the next time I'm traveling with Starboost on a plane. So part of me is about to just hot glue it back together. This way it survives Katsucon. I'm not sure. Also, the arc reactor kind of exploded at one point. So I need to glue this back together. I need to glue the lens back in. Make sure all the wires stay. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that, but the Velcro just isn't strong enough. Hot glue to the rescue? I can't believe I just did that. I just fried the lights in the backpack. So this battery pack right here is a really cool special battery pack, and I've been using this on a lot of my cosplays for a while. You guys might remember this from the first Mark 85 electrical system. It's really cool because it has an on and off switch. A lot of USB battery packs don't have that, so this comes in handy because the pack never turns off. However, it has two outputs at the top, a 5-volt USB and a 12-volt positive negative barrel jack. Well, I'm dumb, and I was getting the backpack ready, and the way the backpack is set up, the center here has a switch, a USB cable, and two barrel jacks, because there's a barrel jack on each of the packs that connect in. These LEDs are 5 volt. However, in my impatience, I connected the barrel jack into the battery pack. And instead of putting 5 volt to the LEDs, I just pulsed 12 volt. And because I'm dumb, when this side didn't light up properly, I went and plugged it into the other side. So I fried both of them immediately. And I do not have time to replace these 4 LEDs, and I can't believe I just did that. Always pay attention, guys. Always pay attention. Now, they still light up a little bit because they're not completely fried, but it's not enough to even see, especially at a daytime outdoor con. That sucks. So, at the very least, what this will do is I'll actually use this battery pack now for the helmet. So now the helmet will last longer, and it'll save me having to put a battery pack in it. God damn. Okay, it's a new day because I got frustrated after fixing the electronics, and here we are. Everything's done, actually. I went through on the chest and the back, and I reinforced everything. So I can still eventually cut it back apart. But what I ended up doing was re-gluing all of the Velcro, and then over all of the seams, I took Gorilla Tape. This is some really strong stuff, and I mixed it with hot glue. I did a very small bead of hot glue on the back of all the tape, and it's fused on there very nicely. But when I want to separate the parts now, all I have to do is just cut the tape apart and peel it off. So this is nice and secure. The arc reactor in the back is repaired and it's all centered again. That's gonna look great. Actually, let's just turn that on. I always love watching that light up. It looks great. So all the battery packs are charged. The backpack, I'm still so mad I burnt out those LEDs, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. So this is all nice and secure. I don't have to worry about this Yeah, we're good. I don't have to worry about that coming apart. The waist and torso, totally fine. There were no repairs to be made here. I'm actually still proud with how all of this fits together. So nothing to note here. It still holds up great. And I thought I had damaged the legs the last con. I swear something was broken, but I guess not. I'm misremembering. Everything looks fine. Everything's still secure. And I'm not going to be in the costume too long on Saturday anyway. So we're ready to go. I've covered the legs in previous videos. You guys know I went back to just the buckle and strap system. It unbuckles this way. It's easier to travel with. And everything else has been covered in previous videos. The buckle strapping system for the entire suit, the very minimal electronics. I am very happy with the upgrades I did on the hands. And then the whole magnet buckle clip torso system still works great. So not much has changed at all. And this is really how the suit is just gonna go into its final days until I get sick of wearing it or it breaks so much I can't wear it anymore anyway. It's kind of weird to be putting a final nail in Starboost, but I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and I just don't see myself working on it anymore. Again, the little upkeep and the repairs I'm going to need to make. The same with the Mark 85. I haven't added anything to it except the wing backpack thing, but it's just the normal standard upkeep until I just transition out of it. And it's a fun costume. I still love how it came out. This whole regal look, the white and gold, it's still just one of my favorite looks ever. And I'm super happy with it. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns about anything you saw in the video or any past Mark 39 tutorials, drop some comments down below and I'll either point you in the right direction to maybe, you know, obviously it's a lot to cover, or I'll just, you know, answer you and tell you, oh, this is how I did this. If you guys have liked this series, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. If you're just following the playlist and never actually clicked that button, I've been guilty of that too. Or my algorithm just shows the videos even though I'm not subscribed to the person. But your support would mean a lot to me because the channel has grown so much and I'm just so happy with how everything's turning out. I set out to make the Mark 39 a more comfortable suit to wear, one I could wear by myself. I could put it on and off by myself, not need a handler, and just have a lot more fun in it. And I definitely have. It taught me a lot, and I'm gonna be utilizing everything I learned in the Mark 85 and everything I learned in the Mark 39 into my future builds, my next Iron Man suit, my Gundam cosplay eventually. I'm going to be working on a Power Ranger costume one day. That's gonna involve some armor, so I'm really excited about that. But I think that's gonna do it for the Mark 39. You guys will obviously see it around in other videos. You'll see it on Instagram, TikTok, and if you see me at a con, come say hi. It's been fun. So yeah, guys, that's it for the Mark 39. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good day.